We do begin with some breaking news from Ukraine, and that is that EU foreign ministers are on an unannounced trip to the capital, Kyiv. Now, the details are being kept under wraps for security reasons, but Germany's Foreign Minister Annalena Baerbock is among the delegation. Now, this comes after the United States announced it's temporarily halting new funding to Ukraine. We will be bringing you more on that story as and when we get developments. And in fact, we can actually cross over to Kyiv now, where DW correspondent Roman Grozhenko is standing by for us with that story. Hi, Roman. It is good to see you. What can you tell us about this visit?
Well, it's breaking news at the moment here in Kyiv that all the foreign ministers, or at least most of them, are coming to the Ukrainian capital for the first time as a show of solidarity with Ukraine as the Russian war against this country still rages on. The EU Foreign Representative Josep Borrell arrived a day ago. He assured Ukraine that the long-term support from the European Union will continue. This is, of course, happening just a few days after the first defense forum that Ukraine organized here in Kyiv as well. And for Ukraine, of course, the most important issue is the further military support from the European Union as well. So this will definitely be the issue here during that council meeting. Another important issue is the Ukrainian aspiration to be one day member of the European Union, with talks about beginning the negotiations later this year. Will definitely be on the agenda. And this meeting is, at least it looks like it has been somehow overshadowed by the events in the United States, where the support for Ukraine is not stable at this moment, and in Slovakia, where a pro-Russian party has won the parliamentary election. And of course, one more thing maybe, the relations between Ukraine and Poland, where also elections are coming, are not at their best. So Ukraine is hoping to maybe talk about those issues, problematic issues, and to get a sign of solidarity from Ukraine and a promise that the help will continue.
Yeah, Roman, so as you're saying, the moment at which this visit is taking place, given the backdrop of what's just happened in the United States, how important then is this visit today in Ukraine?
Well, we cannot say often enough how important it is, because it is really for the first time that all the foreign ministers from European countries are coming here during the war. The only similar event was in February, just when the EU-Ukraine summit was here in Kyiv, with the EU leadership visiting the Ukrainian capital in February. But now we have much more foreign ministers, so it's an even bigger show of solidarity for Ukraine. And it is very important as Ukraine is trying to regain its territory. The counteroffensive is continuing, but it is much more difficult for Ukraine to grind through the Russian lines. So Ukraine is hoping for a sign of solidarity here.
Okay, Roman Grozhenko reporting for us from Kyiv there, where EU foreign ministers have made an unannounced surprise visit to the capital, Kyiv. Thank you, Roman, for your reporting.